Air Supremacy Over Goshen is a 3-day nonstop flying event that's taking place at Goshen Municipal Airport Thursday through Saturday. Joining me on the couch to talk about some really cool aircraft carriers is Chuck. Good morning, Chuck. It's Justin.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
This is really exciting. This is affordable family fun at its finest. It all starts Thursday at 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
What can attendees expect starting on Thursday?
Non-stop flying, 9 a.m. to 5 a.m., all kinds of aircraft from World War I to World War II, modern era jets. This is replacing what we used to call the air shows of yesterday, right? Just a little bit smaller, but also a little bit more up close and personal.
Who is going to be flying some of these planes?
Oh, we have pilots from California to Connecticut, from Canada, Florida.
Wow.
They're coming in from all over the country. They've really embraced Goshen Airport as a community for this type of event, and yeah, it's exciting. It's growing every year. We have 125 pilots on their way there now.
Wow.
We fill up most of the area hotels, and so it's just a big community. It's one of the largest events in the country, and this is not your father's remote control airplanes back in yesterday. This is all high specialized, hand-built, handcrafted, literally works of art, museum quality aircraft that these guys love to build, they love to talk about.
We've got some of your planes shown on our screen right now. There's awesome. You brought one for us today. What is this plane all about?
This is actually, everybody's heard of O'Hara Airport, right?
Chicago,
well,
right?
This is the airplane why it's named after. Butch O'Hara flew a F4F Wildcat, that's what this was. And his father was an attorney in Chicago, and he ended up becoming a naval aviator, a naval ace, Butch O'Hara, and they named Butch O'Hara after it. So this is kind of a tribute, if you will, to Butch O'Hara.
So you're physically going to be flying this plane starting on Thursday.
I'm not getting in it.
You're not. You're using a remote control or something, right, Chuck?
We use all the latest and greatest technology that we have. But yeah, we fly these things 9 to 5 daily, and we typically fly 6 or 7 at a time. Sometimes we put gaggles together, you know, like all jets or all World War I Dawn Patrol kind of thing. But it's a lot of fun. Guys really enjoy it. The kids love it. It's just fun for all ages.
How hard is it to do like a flyover? How hard is it to get all those planes in sync at the same time, Chuck?
You really have to trust your buddies, right? But we've done this long enough that it's pretty cool, and it's very exciting. So
we've got information on the screen right now in terms of get-in price. This is affordable family fun, am I correct?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, kids in 12 and under free. Active, retired military, vets free, policemen, firemen, all our great guys are free. But it's $10 a head for an adult to get in each day.
Chuck, how have planes evolved over the years, maybe since World War I and World War II?
Oh, you know, we went from fabric-covered aircraft that maybe survived 3 or 4 flights to aluminum-covered aircraft that lasted 3 months to, you know, we have aircraft now. We're actually going to have an aircraft, a full-scale aircraft, a B-52 hit the century mark. Okay. That's really cool. So yeah, it's just in the short time of 100+ years short, we've gone from barely flying to it's unlimited at this point.
When did you become obsessed with planes and flying,
I've
Chuck?
been that little kid who loved drawing airplanes at 5 years old. My dad was a military, part of the greatest generation. He did this on a very smaller scale, but I'm a history buff because of the vets, and so everything I build has a story behind it of like Butch O'Hara, you know, or maybe something my dad flew or saw or another part of history. And that's all these guys that are coming there, they're just like me. There's doctors, lawyers, plumbers, everything in between, and we're all just love history and love America.
What are some of your favorite planes that you've ever seen?
I tend to build, personally I build in between like the 1939 to 1943 era, which is that kind of golden World War II era. But recently I've got into jets.
Have you?
Actually full-on turbine jets. We're specially licensed to do that, so all the safety parameters are there. But there is nothing like flying a jet. You can feel the power, and it's pretty cool. So, but I love it all. I grew up flying World War I. I got into what they call heavy metal World War II, and now I'm into jets, and who knows what's next.
And there's not just going to be planes, there's going to be great food and vendors as well. This is bringing the community together. Talk about the synergy that you think is going to happen Thursday through Saturday.
We have food vendors on site. We have hobby vendors that are coming in. So you can, if you wanted to buy or start a project or buy an engine or whatever it is, all those vendors are going to be on site. And the kind of really neat thing about this is that all the pilots are so approachable. The way the pits and everything are designed to lay out, every pilot, every aircraft is approachable, and these guys love to talk about their projects.
And how long has this been going on in Goshen?
About 14, well, in Goshen, 8 years. Okay. We've been at other places, but we found a home in Goshen The airports embrace this. They get the value we bring to the Goshen or to the airport. We're still aircraft, just a little bit smaller, yeah, and it's just been an awesome place there.
Has the community, you feel like, embraced this event over the years?
Oh yeah, every year we're growing there. Absolutely. The new mayor in Goshen, she's coming out on Wednesday to check us out. So yeah, it's really exciting to have that part of the community really grabbing hold and embracing us.
It all starts Thursday at 9 a.m. Chuck, thanks so much for stopping by.
Absolutely.
This Butch O'Hare plane is beautiful. Good luck flying this thing. I wouldn't even know where to start. That's why you're the best.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
That was Chuck. For more information on Air Supremacy Over Goshen, check out your screen. There's the website. Give Chuck and their team a call. They're also on Facebook.